After watching hundreds of videos on the topic of self-confidence, after studying several successful people, the amount of money I've spent on courses trying to learn the stuff that I'm about to explain in this video is concerning, right? Now, the reason I'm so passionate about this is because my entire life I've been struggling with confidence. I was never the person I was supposed to be. I kind of I have a really vivid imagination of who I want to become, but for some reason I just couldn't get that person out of me. You've probably heard of this concept called people pleasing. People pleasing is where you overthink whatever you want to say, you overthink your actions just so you don't upset other people. And these self-confident videos, they tell you to not care about that stuff. Not really, but you should care about people's opinions. And we're not trying to get like this half-ass answer where sometimes you can use this and sometimes you can't. Because that's not really sustainable, is it? You can't tell me, yeah, you shouldn't care what people think sometimes, but other times you should care. Now, there is no way you can give me that as an answer. I've been struggling with self-confidence my entire life, ever since I could remember, ever since I had friends, ever since I used to go to primary school, which is like the first school, when I was like 5 to 10 years old. Bro, I was always struggling with self-confidence, and you're telling me I just shouldn't care what people think. Bruv, if that advice actually worked, bro, do you think that I haven't used that before? Before I even clicked on your self-confidence video, I already tried that. I've already tried that. It didn't work. That's why I'm watching your video, because I've tried everything on the planet, and my final answer is going on YouTube and trying to figure this out for myself. Now, that little ramble aside, now that we can actually relate to each other, we know we're in this boat together. We're trying to solve this problem together. Now, after paying for multiple courses on self-confidence, trying to study successful people, trying to study people who are confident, right? The one thing I always came back to, the one most important concept, is that if you talk the talk, you must walk the walk. Now, one of the most popular entrepreneurs in this space, called Alex Hormozi, explains this point precisely. Confidence without evidence is delusion. You don't become confident by shouting affirmations in the mirror, but by having a stack of undeniable proof that you are who you say you are. So if you're not a confident person right now, I want you to take in what I'm about to say. There are 3 possibilities you can go about this. One of them is that you're simply an introvert, and you just need to get out there more. You need to socialize every single day. You need to meet new people. You need to get yourself in these type of stressful situations where you have to use your mouth, where you have to speak, where you have to use body language. That is the first. So experience, basically. You have to have experience with being social. Now, the second thing you can go about this is talking the talk and walking the walk. This is about contradiction. If you contradict yourself and you're not who you say you are, that is the worst possible thing you can do for your self-confidence. The worst. Even worse than the first point and the third point I'm about to get into. That is the worst thing you can do, because if you're a man or if you're a woman who says they will do one thing and then do another, you lose trust with yourself. Now, if you don't trust yourself, why would other people trust you? And that shows in your body language, because what you think about yourself shows in your body language, and therefore other people won't trust you. There's a quote in the Bible that goes, "As a man thinketh in his heart, so is he." So whatever you may think about yourself right now, whether you're introverted, whether you're socially anxious, whether you're dealing with all these different problems that you may think that mess you up, the biggest thing you can do right now for yourself is simply stick to your words. If you say you're going to do something, simply do it. And by building trust with yourself, you show in your body language that other people can trust you. And the third, probably the most damaging one, probably the most traumatic one, is guilt. Some people are unconfident because they feel guilt about themselves. They did something wrong, or they have these shameful habits, they have these guilty pleasures, and they constantly have like this two-sided persona of themselves. Once they step out of the house, they're like this completely different social person. Yeah, I'm just normal, guys. But as soon as he goes back to his home, closes the doors, he's like absolutely a weirdo, right? He's not the type of person people would want to be around, right? So choose one of these three things. Maybe it's a mix of all of them, right? I want you to think about which one of these reasons impacts your self-confidence the most. Is it feeling guilty because you have something that you're hiding? Is it talking the talk and not walking the walk, not saying what you're going to do, not sticking to your word? You're not trustworthy? Or do you simply just don't have enough experience with speaking with people? Now, the experience one is probably the easiest one. All you gotta do is just go out there, meet new people, speak to more people, try to hang out with strangers more often, and that will get you back in the game. You'll learn social skills faster than any book can teach you, any podcast can teach you. Just go out there and speak to people, man. You'll thank me later. So if you found this guide helpful, I want you to click the subscribe and like button right now, because before you click off the video, we need to like exchange value a little bit, right? I can't just keep giving you bangers on bangers on bangers and you don't even subscribe to me, bro. That just demotivates me from giving you value. If you don't give me value by clicking the button on the screen, why do you expect me to give you value back, bro? I'm doing all this hard work, I'm watching all these podcasts, I'm reading all these books, I'm paying for all these courses just so you can get free education, man. Just click a button, bro. Men do not attract that which they want, but that which they are. And I'll see you in the next one.